I had a tough 2018, a really tough one. My in-law side of the family, we had 2 aunts pass within 2 weeks of each other. While that is not my blood, one of the aunts, man, she loved me. Showed me more love than any of my actual aunts. Maybe except for one, but not really. The love that my in-law aunt gave me in the short time that I knew her versus the entire life of my aunts, oh my gosh, pales in comparison. And she passed away, and I don't expect anybody in my family, those relationships I was telling you, to really empathize with that. But I'll tell you, my dog died. He was young, like 5, or almost 5. And this guy, he ate something. And we don't know what he ate. He used to eat things when he was younger, socks mostly, and he would pass them. He's a Doberman, big guy, Knuckles. It's the first time I've really been able to record a video about Knuckles without getting all busted up. That guy was so damn cool. It was primarily, he was definitely my dog. He was my dog. I'm the one that fed him and took him to the vet all the time and things like that. It was also, my wife's dog. She fed him, she gave him water. He knew to come to her just for water. But we got him primarily for the family and my son. He wasn't with us when we went to pick him up, but he kind of came back and we surprised him. Boom, dog for you, kind of for you, but it was a family dog. And everyone that came over to our house, those close relationships I was telling you about, they knew him, they loved him, he loved him. Well, I don't know if they loved him or not, but he died. In addition to my 2 aunt-in-laws that died. And I didn't get one phone call from those relationships that are supposed to be so close to you. Just a condolence. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry about your loss. And it was a really tough loss because we didn't know exactly what Knuckles ate. He ate something. We got the x-rays and we couldn't tell what it was, but he had such dissension in his intestine because he didn't eat for like 2 weeks. And we said, he'll throw it up. He's thrown up a corn cob before. We didn't know how he got a hold of a corn cob. Actually, we do. These jerks, they play cricket or some crap behind the school where we live. And we always take our dog over, and he sometimes is off leash. And they eat all of their crappy food, and they leave lentils and corn and crap over by the trees. These idiot people don't use trash cans. So anyway, Knuckles goes over and he gets I guess he got a corn cob. We didn't know that he ate it. He's a huge Doberman. And then he's just in the house and he's like, bloop, bloop. And he throws up a corn cob. We're like, we don't even eat corn. Where the hell did you get corn? He got it from there. But we knew that he could throw up anything. This corn cob was big. He's a big dog. Throw up socks, pass socks. He throw up a corn cob. But he stopped eating things, but he ate something. I believe it was something hard and something that he couldn't pass and something that we didn't know about. We did the whole go to the vet thing and, we look at the x-rays and they're saying we don't know what it is. And I had to make one of the hardest decisions I've ever made in my life. They come back. I said, please, just don't come back with something that I can't afford. And damn it, they came back with something that I couldn't afford. I know money's all relative, and I know that I'm ashamed to say a couple of things. I wouldn't have made that decision had it been one of my children. Had it been one of my children, $6,000 would have been nothing, a no-brainer. When they came back with that range of $3,000 to $6,000, they said, we don't know what it will be. $3,000 at the lowest or $6,000 at the highest. Even now, I still don't know. I still don't know that I made the right decision. But Knuckles is no longer with us. My son was there, and he doesn't know. Knuckles didn't know what was going to happen, and we stayed with him for probably an hour. We're just hugging him and petting him. I'm trying not to, because I can't do that. I know what's about to happen. I can't do it. But I did do it some. He was a great dog. So then I get to watch my son lose one of his best friends. I get to lose the family dog. And Not one call for condolence for either of my aunts or our dog. And when you realize that reality about people, that sometimes the people that you are supposed to love the most and are supposed to love you the most don't, you realize that you're living in a different reality. Reality is not what you thought it was. What's supposed to happen won't happen. When you plan for something that's supposed to be, it may not. Life is funny like that. That's why I think we need to go above and beyond and out of our way to make sure that when you find genuinely good relationships, don't ever let them go. And do not expect that certain relationships, that those people will even give two shits about you. Because they won't. They just won't.